You're listening
You're listening
to another episode
of the FreshTakes
podcast. Let freedom ring. Let the white dove sing. It's Independence Day. It's the 4th of July.
Well, it's July 3rd right now.
Well,
Well,
it's
when
the
it goes
4th
out, it's
of
July
July.
4th.
Come on. Sparks
When,
fly in the air.
when people can
Fireworks.
listen.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, yes. And welcome to this explosive episode.
Very explosive.
And I think this year
explosive.
for the awards, we're gonna have the worst pun award.
What's the award going to be?
The worst pun. So I guess Pat's gonna win that one.
Oh, of course you will. I'll vote
or
for
the
you, Pat.
corniest.
Hey, well, that's amazing. So some more drafts. We got the AFC East left, and the non-Super Bowl winners who we wish would have a ring. Current players, correct?
Yeah, players.
Current players.
Hey, by the way,
yes.
you all like the golden Oreos?
I'm not a big Oreo fan.
What?
I have to have a
gold.
soft cookie, and when I was a kid, back when I first got my first Xbox, all I ate was Doritos, Fudge Rounds, and Oreos, so not a fan of most of that now.
Tim, I don't know if you should be a co-host anymore now.
I mean, I like the golden ones, but they had the golden with the chocolate frosting. Yeah,
my favorite.
I like the it's the chocolate cream ones.
I like mint and birthday cake Oreos.
Mint, wonderful.
I know, dude. Mint slaps.
So much.
I'd rather eat the Oreos than yours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, AFC East and the no rings. AFC East, I get to pick first, and it will go me, Pat, Tank, and then for the no rings, it'll be Pat, Tank, me.
So here's what's screwed up before you even get on the clock. I already know your first pick.
That's an easy pick.
Pat, I hope you didn't even put him down as a possibility for this as your quarterback because you know he's going to take him off the board. But Tim, you are on the clock. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. First round pick. Give me Thomas Brady.
Who?
Thomas Brady.
Oh.
I forgot about him.
Seriously? I was going to say.
All right. Now it's up to you, the old Pat.
Well, let me go one of his great counterparts. Give me Gronk at tight end.
I feel like if you don't take Gronk, there's like no other tight ends.
Yeah, it's a little slim pickings.
So I might have to take a controversial pick.
Sorry, my child was screaming there.
It's all right. It's your pick.
All right. Well, since y'all both took a good quarterback and a good tight end, y'all really have screwed me.
I feel like this is the one where it's going to be the hardest.
Pretty tough.
I guess give me my wide receiver.
And that would be?
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. I honestly didn't even think of Diggs when I was doing mine.
Yeah, one must be fortunate.
And then give me my running back. Give me Curtis Martin.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Jets.
Most people do. All right, Pat.
I'm going to go running back here. And
don't take my other running back.
I'll go Frank Gore.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take running back and receiver. So first running back, give me Shady, LaShawn McCoy,
All right.
and then at receiver, I'm gonna take Andre Reed.
Oh, yeah.
Wide receiver, you said Andre Reed.
Yeah,
Is it REID?
ANDREREED.
Yeah, REED.
Yeah.
Andre Reed. Okay.
Back to Pat.
Back to me
Yes,
already.
sir.
As he looks it up on his computer.
How could it be
Look,
my
dude,
turn already?
I'm already stumped on AFC East tight ends. Like I said, I only know one is controversy.
Wide receiver. Give me Randy Moss.
I didn't even think about him.
Randy Moss. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
Patriots.
I forgot how long he played there. That's why I was
Yeah.
scrambling.
Wow.
If I would have remembered him, I would have taken him over Stephon Diggs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. All right. Do you, Tank?
I got this and this to do. Give me Wes Welker.
Okay, Wes Welker's not a bad pick.
And give me another running back. This is probably going to be controversial. But give me OJ Simpson.
See, that was one that I was thinking. I was like, it may be, but you kind of just got to.
Yeah.
So back to you, Pat.
All right. Give me beast mode.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch.
Didn't even think about him.
Lynch.
I would have taken him over top of Dagon
Damn.
Curtis Smart.
And I was the unprepared one.
Oh, who would you just take again? Marshawn
What?
Lynch.
Oh yeah, Marshawn Lynch. Wait, who else have I taken? Is that what you said?
No, you took Frank Gordon.
Oh
Marshawn
yeah.
Lynch. All right, Tim, it's over to you.
Pat, did you take all your running backs?
Yep.
Yeah, they're off the board now.
And Tank, you
My
did
running
too?
back. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about my running back right now.
No,
All
you
right.
you got running back, wide receiver, and tight end left.
Tight end, give me Mike Gesicki. So that leaves Tank with the other controversial one.
No, I don't know if that's the other controversial one.
So he can take both of those. And then receiver, give me Jalen Waddle.
It's not bad. All right, Pat. You got quarterback and wide receiver.
Have you taken your quarterback yet, Tank?
I'm not going to tell you. You should be paying attention.
Yeah.
No, he
I
hasn't
know I
taken a
haven't.
quarterback.
I know you haven't because I would have crossed them off, and I'll take Dan Marino.
You still got one more that you can take.
Do I take him or him? Who had a better stat? You know what? Quarterback's gonna be my last pick since I've gotten screwed. I'm gonna take Dawson Knox.
You weren't gonna take the controversial one?
Who's the controversial?
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, Aaron Hernandez. I totally forgot about Aaron
I was gonna say
Hernandez.
Hernandez and Gronk were like the most dynamic tight end duo.
Yeah, I know, but I totally forgot about him.
Yeah, and then everything happened with him.
Would you, out of these two, would you take Jim Kelly or would you take Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
All right, I guess I'll take Josh Allen then.
So, I mean, Kelly went to 4 Super Bowls, but I think Allen is more promising.
All right, Pat, here's your last wide receiver.
Okay. Let me think of some other random person that Tom Brady is made great.
Oh, come on, Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. Wait, was he?
Yeah, I think against the
Huh?
Falcons, wasn't he?
Danny Amendola?
No,
Oh, no. Wait, wasn't James White?
no, James
Yeah.
White.
It wasn't? Oh, okay. So was it Edelman?
I could have sworn Edelman won it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have. Yeah, very well.
So
Edelman.
is that who you take? Julian Edelman?
Yeah, but what am I thinking? Didn't James White have like 14 catches that game or something? Didn't
I
he
can't
have?
remember. So
Oh,
Tim, it leaves you with the
he
running back.
was he was the MVP for the Rams Super Bowl. I thought he was MVP for
Oh,
the Falcons Super Bowl. Last running back, give me Thurman Thomas.
okay.
He was on my list.
He has won an MVP and was part of some of those Super Bowl teams. So Thurman Thomas to end it. Well, go ahead and give us the rundown there, Tank.
Unfortunately, I'm going to start with you with Tom Brady as your quarterback. Then you got LaShawn McCoy and Thurman Thomas as your running back. Andre Reed and Jalen Waddle as your wide receivers. Mike Gesicki as your, or is it Gesicki? Whatever it is.
I call it Ngaseki.
I say Gesicki also. Pat, you have Dan Marino as your quarterback one, Frank Gore and Marshawn Lynch as your running backs, Randy Moss and Julian Edelman as your wide receivers, with Gronk as your tight end. For myself, I have Josh Allen as my quarterback, Curtis Martin and OJ Simpson as my running backs. Wide receivers, I have Wes Welker and Stephon Diggs, and my tight end, Dawson Knox.
All right. Well, now we're on to the very last draft.
Between you two, who do you personally think has the best AFC East team? Honestly, I think it's a big tie.
Between Pat and I?
Well, between all three of us, I think we all have a good team.
I think if you look at like nowadays, Pat has the team because of Marshawn and Frank.
Yeah,
I'd say that I was going to say that you have the better receiving core, but I was never a big Wes Welker person. I mean, I definitely take it in the quarterback. Pat takes it in the tight end.
I don't know.
I feel like our running
I'm
backs are
asking
all.
you, what do you think?
I feel like our all running backs are even. And I don't want to be biased and pick mine, but I kind of lead towards Pat a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked me.
All right. Well, our last draft until at least the regular season, and if we end up doing one in between, because the next 8 episodes will be the over and unders. So
Sounds good to me.
no ring team players that are currently playing that do not have a Super Bowl ring. Patrick, you are on the clock.
Give me the man who should, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, number 1 pick. Wow. All right, Tank.
Give me wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins.
When you said wide receiver, my heart dropped a little because I thought you were about to take my pick.
Uh-oh.
Pick 1, wide receiver, Justin Jefferson.
J. Jones.
And since it's back to me, pick 2, running back, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
All right. So comes back to me. Give me a running back, Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon should have one.
Yeah.
If P. Ryan would have went for that ball and that 4th down in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm surprised with all the running backs out there, though. You picked Joe Mixon.
I'll take Mr. Derrick Henry.
Especially over that.
I was going to be one of mine next.
That was my next pick.
And I'll also take Devontae Adams.
All right, that's a good pick.
Oh,
Oh, Devontae. Now we're back to
For-
Tank.
Give me tight end. Give me Mark Andrews.
All right.
yeah.
All right, I'm going to take my other running back. Give me Nicholas Chubb.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm going to wait to grab my quarterback to see which one you go for, Tank.
Well, I was going to wait to see about you, so.
So then give me the LSU duo. Give me a receiver again, Jamar Chase.
Okay.
I'll take my running backs and my receivers off the board.
You take your quarterback yet? Are you about to take him too?
If Tank doesn't.
I don't blame you.
That's why I said I'm waiting on his pick. Should have taken
Yeah.
Clyde's Edward-Helaire and just taken the whole LSU NFC championship.
Let me have my quarterback, I guess. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Give me.
Are you doubling
Joe
up?
Burrow.
Oh,
Huh?
nope, he took Joe Burrow.
He took both Joes. Oh no.
He took Burrow and Mixon. Well, I'd say it was between Burrow and the guy that I'm going to take. So I was waiting to see who you would take.
Well, you got your last two picks, or no? It goes to Pat now.
Yeah, it goes to Pat now.
Oh gosh, it's back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a running back, wide receiver, and tight end left.
And you got 2 picks.
Give me Stephon Diggs. And I'll take Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Oh, I guess taking tight end last. Which kind of makes me mad because I was hoping you pick a tight end, so I knew which one to go between. Because I'm between 2 tight ends.
So I got wide receiver or running back to go with.
Yes, you do. I mean, to be fair, Pat and I don't have either of those, so that's all free game.
I think if he has a championship, I don't think he does that.
Say we can tell you.
Amari Cooper.
No, he does not.
Think of the teams he's played for. Terrible ones.
Yeah, the 2 teams that you've never seen anything from.
Really? All right, so that goes to Tim now with quarterback and tight end.
All right, so I'll knock out QB. Since you took Joe Burrow, I guess I'll take Josh Allen. Because it was between Burrow or Allen. And then tight end, since Pat didn't take his tight end and I have to pick between the 2, I guess I'll take George Kittle.
He was going to be one of my other guesses. So it's back to me for running back.
Your final pick.
I guess I'm gonna go with Ezekiel Elliott.
Man, this man is just picking all terrible Cowboys players.
So that leaves your tight end there, Pat.
I would have picked somebody like Eckler over Zeke.
Tight end. Who do I take? Tight end.
Stop drawing on your thumb there, little child now.
I'm seeing if he gives me any wisdom.
Did he give you some wisdom?
I probably don't want to see him win a Super Bowl this year, but I guess Darren Waller.
Darren Waller. Nah,
Numbers
dude,
don't
this year.
lie.
So,
No.
Tim, was that your other guess?
No, my other one was Dallas Goddard.
Yeah, you see, I didn't want to go too eagle heavy.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, I didn't pick any Giants. You should have picked Saquon over Zeke.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah, no, instead you picked freaking 2 Cowboys players. Notice I didn't pick any Giants.
Ooh, you didn't pick any Giants.
Although, to be fair, I don't really think there's anybody on my team other than Darren Waller and Saquon that
What was his name? He was your wide receiver last year.
Kenny Galladay.
Yeah.
Good pick
I'm surprised you didn't take him.
All right, run it down, Tank.
All right. So, Tim, for your quarterback, you have Josh Allen. Running back, you have Christian McCaffrey and Nick Chubb. And for your wide receivers, you have Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. For your tight end, you have George Kittle. Hey, Pat, you have Jalen Hurts as your quarterback. Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs as your running backs. Your wide receivers, you have Devontae Adams and Stephon Diggs. And for your tight end, you have Darren Waller. For me, I have Joe Burrow as my QB, Joe Mixon and Ezekiel Elliott for my running backs. And for my wide receivers, I have DeAndre Hopkins and Amari Cooper with Mark Andrews as my tight end. I'm not going to lie, now that I look at it, I have the horriblest team.
See, I told you that's why I hate picking middle.
Well, see, it's not though, because like Amari Cooper statistically is like still one of the top 5 receivers in the league. It's just like he's still under the radar.
Yeah. I mean, I had Keenan Allen and Jalen Waddle on my reserves.
Can't believe it.
And I don't think I had any running backs on my reserves that wasn't taken. And then my only other quarterback was Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I had sorry
Because I
about
had
that.
Mixon and Chubb as my backup, but Pat took Henry, so I had to take Chubb.
No, I hear you. I had Henry on there. I forgot about Josh Jacobs and McCaffrey, not even going to lie to you. Do you have any backups there, Pat?
I had Justin Herbert written down, quarterback.
I didn't even think about him. That's a good one. But, he still
I
got
don't
some
know.
years.
I would say, you know how I felt at the end of the season, where I don't think Herbert, he's not in the right system.
Oh, he's about to be with Kellen Moore.
Well, yeah. I don't think he's going to stay with the Chargers, though.
Oh, they'll pay him a full score.
You think
A receiver that wasn't
hypothetically-
mentioned is Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
So that was one that wasn't mentioned that I was thinking
What's
of.
your all's thoughts, would you say, with Chargers going for for Elliott, having Eckler and Elliott out there?
I think it depends on how much they pay Elliott and how many years they can get from him since Eckler's not coming back next year.
Do you think that they could do a good push?
I think it would help them.
I think it'd sign him to 1 year, if anything.
I think it'd be a help for them.
Yeah.
I do too.
Problem is, running back market's atrocious. So
Yeah,
That it
like
is.
I'm surprised that there's still as many people out there as there is. Like Fournette hasn't been taken, Zeke hasn't been taken, Hunt hasn't been taken. We still haven't heard anything about Dalvin Cook.
yeah, like when Miles Sanders is the top free agent running back signing, that's probably not great for the.
And then Jamal Williams.
Mm-hmm.
When Jamal Williams and Miles Sanders was the biggest splash out of all that. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is another episode in the books. Come back next week when we start the over and under. I'll find out online what the over and unders are. Send them to you guys. We'll look at the team schedules. what we think they're going to win, and if you think that they'll have over the record or under the record. If you guys need a recap of what that is, go back to the very first Fresh Takes episode where Pat and I talked about the NFC East over and under.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I wasn't part of it.
That was when Pat and I did it, and then Pat's schedule blocked us from the recordings from when we were going to do them.
Which led to Tank. So, good things come from.
Led to Tank and I, and then I think week 4 it led to Pat's picks.
Yeah.
Something like that. And Pat, actually, I just want to say thank you for having your schedule screw up so I can join. And then I appreciate your schedule coming back so you can come back and host it.
Hey, I wouldn't be here without you, buddy.
Hey, you know what? The award of team player goes to you, Pat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got.
All right, well, I'm gonna let Pat finish this off, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. I want to say you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify Podcasts. Like I said in last week's episode, don't hit the dislike button, don't hit the unmute or the mute button. Make sure that you follow us and find all the updates that we have for you all. Make sure you know when we post. That's all I have. Until then, Tank's out, and I will see you next week.
All right, and may your July 4th be filled with all types of bangs.
Yeah, don't pull a Jason Pierre-Paul.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Good old JPP.
Bangs. Something I'll never experience because I'm bald.
There it is. He's winning that corniest award.
But if you're playing with fireworks, don't put your hands too close to the explosive. It's an explosive. It's in the word. It will explode. Have a good day.
How does that work again?
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Peace.